This is going to be great television, I will say that.
This is goddamn politics, man.
Yeah.
You still been an entertainer. People, listen, the reason why this is depressing, the reason why this is embarrassing is because everyone, join me for my very special brand of sit-down comedy, March 29th at the Broadway Comedy Club. Don't let that stupid face right there fool you. We'll have a good time. Get your tickets by going to doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. So for those who do keep up with politics, and these days, how can you not, even if you don't want to?
Even if you don't want to, it's in your face every day. Shit
is so stupid. Something's gonna catch your attention.
Just be holding it out there.
Yeah. Even today, it's like they did a Nazi salute, but what else is new?
Right. Yeah, they're normalizing all this crazy shit.
It really is, and way too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we frogs have been boiled.
Right.
We ready to serve. And get your boiled frog right here. But, so again, a lot of people who don't keep up with politics, there was no way that you missed this because it was so crazy. This is like the part of the White House that we never see. So the president of the Ukraine, Zelensky, was trying to negotiate some support for the war, because Russia has invaded. So now they're trying to get some support from the U.S.
Continued support.
Because
we're already supporting them before.
Yeah, and that's about to be discontinued the way it's going. Because, well, we'll talk about why in a little bit, although some of you already know why. But they're sitting there and they're trying to negotiate. And Trump is, he knows the art of the deal.
Right.
So everything went smooth for a while. And then my man Zelensky said something that Trump took as disrespectful. And in front of all them white folks, in front of all the press and all the public, it got, the word that they're using is heated. I like to use the word, it got raw. They got into it. They got into an argument. And again, it's something that you normally don't see within the White House that is for public viewing. But we saw it.
Everybody has problems, but you will feel it in the future.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem.
The war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the...
Now, see, this is where y'all be watching this and somebody's like, man, I should break this up. Let's see where this goes, man.
Cards right now. You're gambling with World War III.
People, it was a great bit of reality TV that went on right there. It went from the White House to the house in the real world. The real politicians of DC. Because they were going at it. They were going at it, man, as you can see.
And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once?
Oh,
yeah.
bitch ass.
Anybody ask you a goddamn thing?
Shut the f up. And that's old JD up in there.
He's like, I got to get in there somewhere.
Yeah. Wow. So listen, I'll tell you in the beginning, I was watching this, man. I thought this is awesome. We get to see what really goes on in the White House. Because I imagine this probably happens more often than we think. It's just, hey, Trump got his, he has his faults, but he's putting it out there for us to see. Transparency. Who can argue with that? And then real reality kicks in. And I'm like, okay, this is just depressing and embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing.
As usual. What else is new?
How did you think it was going to go?
I was, me being a dumb American like the rest of them, I was like, man, this is so good entertainment right here. Eating invisible popcorn and shit. Oh man, I love this. It's getting good. And then even Trump, man, and then that's one of the things that kicked in because I was like watching it and then he kind of broke the trance for me because he admitted it himself.
This is going to be great television, I will say that.
This is goddamn politics, man.
Yeah.
You still been an entertainer. People, listen, the reason why this is depressing, the reason why this is embarrassing is because this is politics. This is a war that this man's trying to negotiate for where people are dying, a country's being taken over, and he's treating it like entertainment.
Yeah. It's like he's in the White House, but he still thinks he's on The Apprentice.
Yeah, like if you can see the end of this, he's proud for people to see this. He's proud for the world to see this. We shouldn't be proud of this.
No.
Dude, there's someone covered in mud and shit in the Ukraine watching this going, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Hell, there's somebody in America sitting in this room right now looking at this talking about what the I'm covered in I'm covered in metaphorical shit. Man, this is trashy. All right, once again, boy, America is just we are looking like straight up hillbillies, man.
More so than ever before.
Yeah. Somebody said we are the Florida of the world.
Yeah.
I'll take you, look, man, we are the trailer park of the world right now.
How about we're the Florida trailer park of the world?
I'll take it. Because that's what it is. This is changing, making politics a spectacle, treating it like an entertainment.
Yeah.
And, and U.S. Politics have become trashy because of something like this, man.
Yeah, there's people's lives at stake.
Especially when you see how, like the next day when you see how other countries handle this.
Yeah.
Britain, listen, they got problems too. I ain't gonna say they're better than us. You have your own trashiness to worry about over there. Believe me, y'all put that well on display yourself. Goddamn soccer hooligans out there tearing shit up. Goddamn British people wear tracksuits like it's going out of style, boy.
But that ain't hurting nobody.
But they ain't hurting nobody, and I'm sure that they are very embarrassed. But Britain, as far as their politics are concerned, they handled this maturely, professionally, and they handled it with compassion.
How much they support Ukraine and to achieve what we both want to achieve, which is a lasting peace.
So they gave like $2 billion to Ukraine and said, we stand with you.
Yeah.
And listen, if there was something going on, they probably kept it behind the scenes, and they make a spectacle out of it.
Sure.
Hey everyone, excuse me for interrupting the conversation, but we do have to give a word out to our sponsor right now, which is Shopify. And I know a lot of talented people in our community. You make art, you make clothing, and you're a person that can use those things to start an online business. And the best place to start for that is Shopify. Businesses that sell more, they sell on Shopify because it is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. It's easy to get started. You can set up your page just by dragging and dropping. They have a dashboard that makes it very easy to manage all those potential sales. And now they have Shop Pay, the fastest accelerated checkout on the internet that boosts conversions up to 50%. That means that you get way more sales going and way less carts abandoned. And hey, it takes money to make money, and Shopify, they're going to help you save some money to do that. Go to shopify.com/toasted, all lowercase, and get yourself a $1 per month trial period. I want to thank Shopify for sponsoring this portion of the show, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Now, back to the conversation.
I saw a bunch of statements from countries all over the world that are like, we stand with Ukraine. Obviously, they should. It's up. Trump just came across like someone just sitting on the line. It's like, what the like? Why are you friends with this Putin guy? What are you doing?
Well, that's the thing. He, it's bullying.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see Trump talk to Putin like that.
No.
Putin beat his ass.
Well, now you got Marjorie Taylor Greene saying, well, Hollywood has made us feel like the Russians are our enemies. It's all their fault.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, it's James Bond's fault.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, Sean Connery.
Yeah, it's Bullwinkle's fault. It's stupid, y'all. He wouldn't he would never buck up to Putin like that.
No.
Putin looking at this and like, I wish you would talk to me like that.
Right.
Putin would pick up one of those 6 phones on his desk and have him killed.
He riding down on a horse.
It's his whole thing with his art of the deal is like, well, if you got the upper hand on somebody, you squeeze them. And he's like, we want to help you, but if we can get those minimal rights, and it's like, you don't want to help just because that's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
And to beat back the Russians.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. But if we can loot your country, then you get our help.
Yeah, listen, this is just for show because we all know that he's on Putin's dick and in his pocket.
Right.
So, and listen, I don't think this was going to go well anyway, but it was kind of going all right And old punk ass JD had to walk in there, JD Vance, and just he had to open up his mouth.
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going.
You mean after all this shit that y'all been doing in front of the American people, this is what you gonna call him out on this?
Yeah, and it's not like he set this up.
And by the way, you know what you put in front of the American people? You put in front of that you a back talking bitch.
Yeah, Smithers.
Yeah, you put it there. Yeah, you put it out there. See, this is why I wouldn't want to get into politics, because at one time you try to buck up like you got a spine, like you a man, and then eventually, depending on how the wind blows, you could end up a bitch. Is what he did, because he came in. He's trying to sit up here showing out and showing off in front of Trump. But there was a time when Trump wasn't in the room. He used to sit up here like, yeah, that motherfucker.
I'm a never Trump guy. I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place.
Boy, I hope this ain't AI. I'm looking at this like you never know, but hey, we'll find out. You'll let me know if it is. But I think that you can actually go back and find examples of all these.
Oh yeah, no, that was well documented. That those were his feelings.
Yeah. He said this before, so y'all know. Yeah, man. Like I said, that's why I wouldn't want to get into politics, because you just never know when you have to be somebody's bitch at some point.
Yeah, but Zelensky, he's getting talked over. English is not his first language, but had you been in his position, I know you'd have been like, excuse me, bitch, I didn't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Snap.
Well, you know what? He had to watch how he talked anyway, because there's a bunch of, this is why they want certain press in the room. This is why they want certain press out.
Yeah.
This is why they want certain people who agree with them in the room, because now everybody going, it just turned into a mob. It turned into just a bunch of bullies in the room.
Yeah.
People who don't have a goddamn thing to do with this conversation jumping in on it.
Right.
This hoe in the background talking about, man, how come you wear a suit? Yeah. Where's your suit?
Second question.
My second question for President Zelensky. Why don't you wear a suit? You're the highest level in this country's office.
Get him out of here.
Refuse to wear a suit.
Let me ask you, the hypocrisy. You asking him this today. What was that question when my man pretty much paid to be president? And you know what I'm talking about, Elon Musk.
Right.
He comes in every day looking like a combination of a tech bro and a school shooter.
Right. Yeah. And you never seen him wear a suit.
Yeah. Came in with a shirt that said tech support. He comes in there he's throwing his weight around. Come in there dressed like a tech bro, bringing his son in to run around the room to wipe boogers on the table and everything.
Right.
So you're gonna sit up here and tell me, you gonna berate this man for not wearing a suit, but this dude comes in here every day, just pretty much daring somebody to talk about his wardrobe.
Right.
Flaunting his power around by not wearing a suit. Nah, this man, he dresses down just as a show of power.
Yes.
I wish somebody would tell me to put on a suit. Yeah, the hypocrisy. You got a guy who's pretty much running things behind the scene that we never asked for, from damn apartheid South Africa. And y'all never ask him why he wearing what he's wearing. So shut the up. This is why all this is sad, man. This is all sad right here. And just another embarrassing day in U.S. politics, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people are like, I'm proud to be an American. I'm like, why? Seriously, why? Like, what is it you got to be proud of? It ain't like you built any of this.
Yeah.
You just happen to be born here. I mean, you got lucky to be American, but proud. You miss me with that bullshit.
It's a mockery today, y'all. It's a goddamn mockery. People just say things they were told to, told to say. So, I don't know. Put on a suit, course. Somebody says, I should. Look at how this man is dressed right here. Look at him.
He knows how to put on a suit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put me in the White House.
No. I don't know.
I mean, you can't do no worse.
You can't do any worse, man. Shit, you probably cuss his ass out instead of just sitting there. I wish I was there. Why couldn't you wear a suit? How could you? Come, you ain't wearing a suit. I am. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Like, what was this, a Men's Warehouse special?
Big and tall.
I didn't know they made suits in that size.
Yeah.